season, contenders, pretenders starting to separate. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Northwestern Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Ducks ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
And if we're just being honest, this is every offensive coordinator and quarterback's worst nightmare. When you've got an offensive line with a lot of inexperienced young players and freshmen going up against the D-line, David, with this type of talent, with this type of experience and explosiveness, they chew up O-lines and spit them out daily, and you know they're licking their chops.
Bro, it's funny how you look at it from the offensive perspective, and immediately defensively, I'm like, it's hunting season. Like, we're going hunting, and here's the thing, we're going to find those freshmen up front. Like, that's the matchups that we got to make sure we dominate. So a great defensive line against some tough matchups on this offensive side.
Back to pass, it's Childs. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Oregon's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Dante Moore led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Running inside, it's Davison. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dante Moore. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
On the ground, it's Davison. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were good, they were built on the running of the football, the physicalness. Run the ball, baby.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those 2 guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. Moore from the gun on third down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on third down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on fourth? And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely... You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Childs. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks have got to play fast. If they know you're throwing from the pocket an empty set, you know you're not getting a lot of extra help in pass protection, right? No running backs, no tight ends helping out these offensive linemen.
Makes a grab and room to run. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Might as well stick with him. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the connection on third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
It's good. And we're even here in the first.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Moore. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. He's past the 30. Oh, what a cut! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Beck's going for the goal line, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And they'll knock him down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon! Special teams proving to be special. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. One final play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Davison. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. First quarter in the books. Let's see how these two wide receivers are stacking up so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as quarter's about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Here's Moore to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Throws to the tight end. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown Ducks! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Wagner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Picks up the first down. Might have a chance. Pass to 30. Inside. Into the house. Touchdown, Northwestern. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion. But if I'm this quarterback, I'm still...
Oh, he's got some space. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
In the gun on 3rd down. Moore finds his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing more. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Could be an alley. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Grove. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Quarterback making checks. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Dante Moore. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football and just throw one of those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
It'll be third and long. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore gets it to the back. Inside the 25. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Moore. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him, and the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him, continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Now the Wild call a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout on the field. Northwestern has called it. That's their 2nd. The Brain Trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. He'll take it himself. And they're able to get him down. Northwestern spends its final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. More to throw for it on 4th down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looking down the middle. Intercept and a turnover in their own territory.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Rush is on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little farther.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pulls it on the option. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the 1st down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. They now move to 9-0 on the season, one of the best starts in the history of the program. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Ryan Field. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Here's Moore to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the left side. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And down he goes.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense. They're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You could see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll just try to kick it out of bounds to make sure that thing doesn't get run back. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. How Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys?
All right, Holly. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Great move. Now he's got room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing more. Pressure coming. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore to the air again. The screen, he's got wheels. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the catch. It's Davison. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish.
Touchdown, Oregon! He got it, feet down in bounds.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.